When you hit the New Game button in Shining Resonance Refrain for the first time, you'll be greeted with two options, Original Mode or Refrain Mode. So what are the differences and which one should you choose? If you've played the demo, you'll notice that the Refrain Mode option is unavailable, but the full game is out soon and there will be plenty of questions surrounding the two modes. The truth is, there really isn't much difference between them, but there is a reason the original mode is recommended for the first playthrough. Refrain Mode is the result of some DLC from the Japan-only PlayStation 3 release many years ago. This DLC made two characters from the game that weren't previously playable. Some events and dialogue were added for these characters obviously, but the story wasn't changed in any way to accommodate them being there. From a story perspective, the two characters being in your party makes no sense, and you'll be running into situations where there are essentially two sets of the same characters, the ones in your team and the ones that are part of the story that's taking place. You could even find yourself fighting these characters in battle with the ones in your party, with themselves. Refrain Mode is kind of like a New Game Plus mode. They've made some popular characters playable even though it doesn't make sense because they've assumed that you've already experienced the story as intended, now it's just for fun. It's a lot like New Game Plus in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 in this regard. Now you're obviously not obligated to use the new characters in your party for the whole game, and even if you do use them, you just have to look past the fact that there is no explanation for them being in your party. It really isn't a big deal if you want to start with Refrain Mode if you know all this. And if you are a trophy hunter, you could save yourself a second playthrough by just starting with Refrain Mode. If you are the kind of person that needs full immersion to enjoy a story though, you might want to start with the original mode. I don't believe I've missed anything. I don't want to go into detail about the characters or the events and dialogue that get added for them, but if there are any other general additions in Refrain Mode that aren't spoilers, let us know in the comments. Thanks for liking, subscribing and sharing, and I'll see you all soon.